Really quickly before we start the video, I am having a baby in January and I need to get monetized. To get monetized, I need 1,000 subscribers, and at the time of this video, I have 432. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, and let's get right into the video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video in our playthrough here. In this video, we are going to be conquering many more territories, as we have 3 more to conquer before we win and we free our people from slavery from the King's army. In the last video, we took over Waldbrand here, and we did a little bit of building here. We talked about not building our population too high, because in our other regions here, we do have a little bit of a food issue. We're having trouble keeping up with food upkeep for how many mouths we have to feed. We currently have 2 months of food and 390 people to feed. And just with how many resources we have, I think they nerfed food quite a bit. I know we got our fishing ponds, but that it doesn't do too much, as the spoilage rate for fish is pretty high. Now we do have salt in this region now, so our spoilage rate is a little bit lower, as you can use salt to reduce spoilage. But we just had a lot of issues keeping up with food. There's not much food to go around. This one even had 274, and we still have a little bit of a food issue. So in Waldbrand here, I think we want to keep it around, we have 23, I think maybe like 70, 80 people, just so we're already struggling for food, as you can see. And we don't have much. We have our berry deposits, and they're quite far away from our town where we chose to build. I just kind of like this area where I chose to build, and there's kind of a hill here, as I don't think I'd be able to get some houses on this. So as far as the first region I'd like to claim, I think I'd like to claim Eichenau, as it is closer to my regions already that I have, and it just kind of makes things easier if brigands decide to attack. So before we do that, I want to see a little bit more food in this region and make sure we don't have any issues with food and starvation before we do that. So let's take a look at these. We have pretty good, decent approval rating. It's definitely going to come up a little bit, but we need a little bit more firewood. So let's get a woodcutter. Actually, I don't think we have any mourning on our homes, so let's take somebody off our corpse pit here and put them on our woodcutter's lodge. And then we'll be able to sell some wood at our marketplace. And then approval rating should go up even higher. We can upgrade these homes and we'll be rocking and rolling. We currently have 2 families over here in our forager hut, and like I said, our berry patch is tucked way back in the corner here. Not very ideal, but they're doing their best. And I have a tiny little road for them. You can see they already have their berries here. A little road for them to walk, so make it a little easier on their lives. And over here we have a hunting lodge, which we have 1 person on right now, or 1 family. They're certainly doing their best, I suppose. Let's see what we have it limited at. Yeah, I think if we limit it at 10, that should be pretty good. We don't need anybody in our clay deposit quite yet. Actually, I mean, we could probably just build one here. Let's just build a mine on there. And then maybe bring a road down here. Connect it to our path here. And then if we would like to get clay to upgrade our church, like we'll need to, we need a little bit of clay tiles as well as stone. We will need that, and I think we have a stone pit over here too, so let's get that going. We have a King's Road here, which doesn't really connect to it, so I think what we'll just build our little road to there, and then as far as a road here, probably just have a little Y come off like this. Kind of like that. Make it a little bit easier so I don't have to walk the whole distance. And that will be a little bit quicker, so once we need to upgrade our church, that'll come in handy. Let's take care of a little bit of food, speed things up a little bit. Let's take a look at leave a like here. We have a little bit more food than we did before. We have tons and tons of firewood. And I think we're planting wheat, looks like. I think we'll have tons of wheat. I think we even harvested. But we planted a lot of flax, so that's what happened there. That's actually interesting. I thought we planted a lot more wheat than we did. We don't have any grain or flour. So that's definitely going to hurt us. We have tons of ale now, so we don't have any ale issues, which is very nice. A little bit of firewood issues. We have a woodcutter's lodge here. We could probably get a family on there. We do have a couple families we could free up here. I know we have a bunch of wood, but we just need to... Honestly, I don't really think we need to do that. Exposed stocks. Let's see, our woodcutter's lodge. See, these are all maxed out and they're all selling, so I don't think we really need to. I'd rather have 2 families on my farm here. And we'll leave 1 family available here. Royal tax increased. We pretty much are the king's army now, so even if we have to go into debt to the king, if he wants to attack us, he certainly can. We have this at 600 because we wanted to see this get as high as we can in the last episode to keep population from dwindling too much, so that should be pretty good. I think we're looking pretty good over here until we're not. Obviously we don't have any wheat, so it's a little bit of an issue, but next season we will have lots of wheat and probably lots of apples. We definitely fly through a lot of apples, and if you guys are going to build a town for yourselves, you probably tried this already. In the very beginning of the game, you definitely could have about 1,000, even 2,000 villagers in your region at one time. But now I think they buffed eating as well as, or I guess nerfed the amount of food that you would need in your region to feed everyone. So now it's a lot harder to feed everyone. So right now I have about 400 people in this region, and it is very, very hard to keep up, I'll be honest. You can obviously get your pack stations and move stuff over. And I think we have pretty good... Actually, let's check our... We don't have very incredible fertility over here, but once we have... We do have this region here, which has very good fertility, so we could even use this region as kind of a little farming region. This would actually be a great farming region to kind of get some wheat over to this region. I kind of like that idea, but before we do that, we need to see a little bit more money coming in. And I think we are trading, we can use this tab here. We're importing berries, meat, and carrots. We've spent a lot of money on berries, and that's not very good. They seem to fly through it pretty quickly. And we're importing ale for some reason. We definitely don't need to be, so let's take that off. Oh, that was just previous, so let's see our food here. We're importing berries, and it's even more expensive now, so let's just take that off. Vegetables aren't too bad. What else is pretty cheap? 7 for meat. We can import meat. It's not too expensive. Cheaper than berries. Probably lasts a little bit longer too, so that should be pretty good over here. Over here we have tons of money, which is nice to see. Let's take a look at our happiness is very good over here actually, and our coverage of our our coverage of market stalls, so that's very good. Let's take a look at these. These are 0, if you can believe it. I don't know why we're even growing that, but should get something from it. Might be glitched out, who knows. We have 5 unassigned families, so we could probably... Let's take a look at this. We do have 10 ale. We have a lot of wax. We could probably sell wax. That'd be a good thing to sell, actually. Or we can make candles. Let's see if we can make a candle maker. That's probably... Oh, I know what it is. It's probably one of these. Let's probably get one of these houses. This lot seems decent, so if we could get a candle maker, do they exist? Huh, I'm not actually sure. Interesting. I actually don't know how you would make candles. If you guys could let me know in the comments, I would greatly appreciate that. Let's see, we don't have any candles. We do have a lot of wax. But for now, we could probably just sell our wax. Do an export, and we'll set this to 10. Set it to 10. We definitely don't need too much wax, unless we can figure out how to make candles, but right now we can't. That is quite alright. We have some food over here, great approval rating, things are going well over here. A little bit more food to be over here, so let's take a look at Waldbrand here. Approval rating is shot right up, and we have tons of food now. It seems like it'd be a great time to start a battle, ladies and gentlemen. Let's claim the land of Eichenhau with influence and prepare for battle. We'll rally over here. Rally men. Let's see them all come out of their homes. Ready for battle. We must claim the land. Things definitely looking amazing with Unreal Engine 5. You definitely can't go wrong with the new graphics that have been added. Kind of added shadows, shadow fixes, as well as just overall fidelity of the game. I think it looks quite nice. Very nice. Enemies declared. Oh, they're not happy with me. That's okay, I'm not here to make friends. Let's head over to Eichenhau. Looks like they're already set up. Might as well take our sweet time. We have 89 days to complete the fight. Let's take a look at their army here. Not too much to be worried about. 2 units of light mercenaries, 1 unit of archers, retinue, a little bit of brigands. Nothing too fancy. These retinue are looking mean. We could definitely take out our retinue as we only have 19 men in ours, but end conversation. Again, Kick Rocks, King's Army. Let's get a nice cinematic shot here. I like to get as many cinematic shots for you guys as I can. Aim is beautiful. It's a shame not to show it off. While we're doing that, let's quickly do some micromanagement here. Actually, just make sure these guys are, yeah, they're going the right spot. Here's our retinue. Okay, we're getting a little bit more money over here, which is nice. And we do want some more food. It's June now. And it looks like it's actually done growing, for lack of words, multiplying, as it's not spring anymore. So we might as well lower this to 400 if we can. We're definitely going to want to lower it as we are low on food. So let's get some fish coming in. And that can be our main source of food for a little bit. The reason I'm doing it this way is it's a little bit glitched out. You type in 400 and it goes away. I'm not crazy. Please fix this, Manor Lords. My finger hurts. So now we can fish. Very nice. Yeah, we definitely need food and we need firewood. See, here's the problem. You almost want a little bit more people, but then you have multiple windmills. Yeah, it's just not worth it. I don't think we really want any more people in this region. 390 is quite a bit. I don't want our archers to get there too fast. Might as well get these guys running. So we're a little bit happy here. I could probably see a little bit more people coming in. So let's build some homes. We do have a well. I was about to build a well. So let's build a home. I kind of like this plot. This little plot of land here. It's kind of cool. Let's see if we can flip it to... That's kind of cool, actually. I love that. Let's do that. Let's kind of build it around this little market square. And maybe a couple more homes here. Doesn't look like we can for some reason. There we go. Oh, come on. Is that just too tight? There, we could do that. I kind of like that. Build it around this little market's place here. I think that'll look pretty cool. So they're all set up for battle, it looks like. The King's Army. Quite a bit of men. I would like to see bigger battles in this game. You are only limited to about 6 units. But if you have more retinue, I think you can get even more units. But usually they only have about 5 units attack you. I'd like to see bigger battles. I mean, obviously we have 390 men in this region, 284. Like, we definitely have the men to have pretty big battles, so that would be pretty cool to see. Just so it's not limited. So maybe we will... I'd like to be able to see this battle. It's pretty sheltered here, so maybe we'll set up here. And then we'll kind of attack in this nice little... I think this is a pretty nice place for a battle here. Should be pretty good. Speed things up a little bit, get them going. Low food. Let's see how our fields are doing here. We are growing wheat, so our next harvest should be nice. Check over here. Yeah, lots of wheat, some barley. Should be a pretty good yield. The battle begins. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Form up. Form up, men. So my initial promise might not come true. This might be a tree fight. Honestly. Run back here. Let's get these guys running. Let's form up our shields here. And these guys form up behind them. Archers we'll have on the side here as well as our retinue. Looks like they're attacking from the side a little bit. I could probably form up a little better here. I don't want to attack them that far out. There's no point. Get into formation, men. Form up, form up, form up. Here comes the charge. And they clash. They have some archers as well, so let's focus fire on them. Get our retinue around here. May as well flank and attack them there. Where is their brigands? Oh, they're back here. Let's get these guys in the corner here. These guys could get stuck in. Actually, let's attack behind here. See this little fight here. It is visible, which is nice. I got you guys something. Looks like their archers are firing into their own backs, which is nice. Fools of Tooks. Okay. We are taking their archers, so that's good. Let's focus fire on these guys. Very nice. Looks like we've won. One more little clash here. Come on, there we go. Let's chase these guys down. Maybe just with them. And these guys as well. And we have won. Eichenau, it belongs to us. Archers aren't completely useless. We were able to shoot them down through these woods even. Wow. Kind of impressive. Didn't even hit any trees. Okay. Let's get all of our men back. Oh, these are crossbowmen, that's why. Never mind. That's why they're much more useful. Okay, let's get these men back. And shoot them down with our crossbows here. Let's get a little bit crossbow fire here. Let's see them in action. Very nice animations. Oh, it honestly looks amazing. You can even see the flex of the crossbow as it's firing. That's so cool. Okay, they're fleeing. Peace declared. Till next time. Let's get those men back. Okay, we have taken Eichenau. I don't intend to build on this yet. I would like to take maybe one of more of these, but before we do that, we'll definitely need to replenish our troops. Let's see if our crossbowmen should be fine. We might need some more sidearms. I think we lost some spearmen and sidearms, so I think we could maybe get benefit from both. I thought I got another blacksmith back here, but I don't think so. We have more spears than sidearms, so let's make some sidearms in our joiner's workshop. We have tons of small shields, so let's do large shields as well, so that should be good. Looks like a family is hungry. Who's hungry? And there's lots of mourning. We'll have some food coming in pretty soon. It's July, it should be fall soon, so then we'll have a little bit of a harvest here, I think. Perhaps, if not in the spring. And we're getting some fish coming in, so that should even that out. Don't even need to set that a little lower, but we'll see how it goes. Very nice, things are looking good, I think, in all regions here. Some decent food over here too. We are getting some berries. Let's see if this is full. It is a little bit full. Honestly, what we should do, that's quite the walk for the granary. That is quite the walk. We have one over here, I believe. Unless I'm crazy. Let's build a granary. Maybe not that close. Let's put a little bit more central here. Honestly, this is a pretty good area. I don't know why I thought it wasn't. Let's build it on that road. Let's see if we can expand a little bit more in here. I don't want too many more houses, but I do want it to look nicer. Probably upgrade some of these homes. Upgrade a couple more maybe. That's all for now. Let's make sure Waldbrand is doing too good here. We have a development point. Over here, I could do apples. What do we have? We have a rich berry deposit, so that's probably what we want to go for, honestly. Forest management doubles capacity of all wild berries. Let's do it. So now we're at 256. And it looks like we have a couple more families, so we can probably just leave one unassigned. Load this up and we'll get lots of berries. Let's see if we built some homes. Looks like we have. Approval ratings up. We should see more families coming in, which is nice. Let's build here in Immenreuth, or where do we want to build? Immenreuth probably. Yeah, let's do Immenreuth. Then we can get some farmers going. We may as well keep it as close to the King's Road here as possible. This seems like a nice little area, so let's do that. Fishing pond. Wild animals way over here. Honestly, might just forget about it. We'll have lots of wheat coming in as well as our fish. And that will help us out a lot. So let's get going here on this. We need 250 gold. We have 215 at the moment. It's September. As soon as we get enough gold here, oh, we just got some. So let's spend that before they change their minds. Not enough goods. That's interesting to me. So 375. Is it based off of this one? No way. Is that the closest one? Place on an empty claim territory in order to settle it. Ground space starting supplies at 5. Okay, we might have to get some money coming in over here. Do we have our trading posts? We do. But we don't have any money. What happened to all of our money? Oh, we spent it actually. Let's see. We did get something. I remember that in the last episode. We got something. We're exporting iron ore. We just needed people on it to gather all that supplies. And then we'll be able to order a horse. So I think we have... Do we have iron ore? Yeah, we are mining some, so that's good. It's almost full. Let's see, we have some in our storehouse. I'd like to see a little bit more people coming in here. We're out of timber as well, wow. Okay, so we have... Maybe it's September, so we may as well take a couple of families off of there. We don't need that many families on there. Honestly, maybe we can do... Let's get one family on our storehouse. We have one in our granary. Let's get... We have one on there. Put one family in here. Saw pit. We have 18 planks. Where is our stable here? Okay, we have 2 ox, so that's good. I think we could afford to put one on our saw pit here, so that should be good. To get a little bit faster food here. Looks like we're going to be making lots of money from our iron ore. Probably get some vegetable gardens here. They only cost 15. May as well get them earlier so they can start planting all those. And then maybe in the spring we can harvest. We'll do some wild animal pens here, as they're not too big of plots. Seems like the perfect little spots for animal pens. This is definitely my favorite build I've ever done. This being my masterpiece. You may not think so, but I sure do. I think it looks very nice. I kind of like having it in the circles like I do, and then it kind of swings and branches out. Lots of nice little zigzagged roads, little back alleys. I think it looks very nice for medieval times. Marketplaces everywhere. Very nice. And then this one, I went for more of a countryside look. Kind of the houses in the countryside. And then in here, I cleared out all the trees a few episodes ago to make room for our main part of our town. And if walls existed in this game, there would be walls surrounding this little inner area of our main part. And all these in the countryside. Let's check this out. We have spent all of our money, but we should have more coming in. And the very second we have enough, we are going to send over to Immenreuth and expand. Looks like our field. Do we still have people in our farmhouse? We do. We have a ton of unassigned families here, so honestly, let's load these up. We have our granary here, may as well upgrade that. We have our forester's hut. Woodcutter saw, these are maxed out, may as well max those out. So that's a little bit closer, should be able to empty this berry plot out as they are gathering them a little bit faster. And then once this is a large granary, we'll be able to get, should be able to show you pretty soon here, a couple more families on there. Let's see what we're getting here. May as well get some wheat. Barley's not doing much good. How much do we even harvest? I don't even think we harvest any barley from that, to be honest. This one we could probably do some barley. And we might as well clean up these rocks. We have 5 food now, which is nice. And winter's approaching. I don't think we'll make our yearly or annual tax payoff. So might have something to say about that, but we'll see. A little bit more families moving in here, which is nice to see. Let's build some more animal pens, as these are actually free. So one thing you'll notice, these cost 15 regional wealth, 25, and this is actually 50. Animal pens are 2 planks, so they're actually free. Where the money comes in is when you have, did I not build that? You have to actually order your pigs or your goats for 20 each. I think you can only have one of them. One of my commenters actually had a very good point. If we had goats in the game, we should be able to get milk from them. We should also be able to get hides, which we can already. And we should also be able to make cheese from that. So that'd be a nice little feature that could be added to the game. In Stronghold, you were able to get cheese from cows, but milk was never really introduced. So I think getting that from goats might be a very good resource in the game. And I'd very much like to see that come to the game. So things are good. We got a little bit of growth here. Not the best growth, but it's something. Some carrots, maybe some cabbage. Let's work on upgrading our church. So we'll need timber, stone. I think we had our stone deposit over here. So we may as well get a family on there, get some stone coming in, and then we also need our roof tiles from our mining pit. So let's get that. And let's get a clay furnace. Not enough goods. What do we need for this? I need timber and stone, so we'll just wait a little bit. It is winter now, looks like. Now, we might want a forester's hut. We'll also need timber for that, so let's see. I don't think we're building anything. I could probably assign a family to that as well, to make it a little bit quicker. Do we have a let's permanently assign an ox to that. We have quite a bit of planks, so let's take one off that so we're not using up all of our timber, and then we can build some stuff. Let's get our forester's hut. A little bit off to the side like that. We have 96% approval rating. That's where I like to see, and that's kind of where I'd like to keep it. We have about 42 people. Honestly, I don't really want to see this region go above that. I just want to keep this at 100% approval rate, keep them well fed, and kind of just call that that. When you're expanding into these further regions, you definitely don't need to make the most insane towns per region. It's definitely cool to do, but I'd recommend not doing that, because then you'll have to feed them all. And the more and more they eat, the more and more they want. We can actually upgrade these homes, looks like. But we want to save our timber first. So let's see if we have any stone coming in. We have 101 stone already. That's unbelievable. How do you have 100? I guess it's just right there. That's kind of insane. So let's take a family off of there. And now we can get our clay furnace. Probably build it. Let's build a little bit off to the side here. We have a couple of families to spare, so let's get... I may as well upgrade this to a large granary. And while I'm thinking about it... Oh gosh, that was crazy. We have our large granary here, so let's put 3 more on there. And in the spring, we'll be able to take care of these berries as fast as they're harvesting them. Very nice. Let's see how many... We already have some clay, so once that our furnace gets built, we can assign a family to that and get some fruit tiles. Upgrade our church, and we're off to the races. We're getting a little bit more regional wealth coming in, which is nice. Stocks by Weather, Woodcutter's Lodge. Oh, I have 2 over here. Interesting. I don't know why. Okay, let's get rid of 1. And instead of having that, let's build a storehouse over here. Get a storehouse, and then we can take care... You can actually assign... I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but you can actually assign this granary to maybe take care of this half of your region. And then if you had a granary over here, you could kind of cover the other half. It kind of splits it up a little bit like that. Makes it a little bit easier, and you can also limit all the things you want. So if you wanted this granary to only be kind of wheat and kind of food type items, and then the other granaries you have, maybe your grain, flour, kind of, it just allows you to organize a little bit better. And it also helps for separation of all those items. Let's see, we got lots of flax. 1 more month of food. February and March is coming up next, and then we'll be able to harvest all these, and then we should be good. As well as our berries, so we're almost at that money that we need. Okay, let's assign a family to our clay furnace, and then we can get some roof tiles, upgrade our church. We will be even happier. May as well upgrade some of these homes. This one. Do this one as well. And that's all we got for timber. Let's see our forester's hut. Let's assign someone to there. And as they take this area out, I'll repopulate it with some new trees. Let's see, I can maybe get a couple more families. A couple more families might help us out quite a bit, honestly. So I think the magic number is kind of that 60, so let's aim for about 60 people. Where could we build some more homes here? We have this kind of road area here. Maybe clean this up a little bit. That's the King's Road, looks like. So we could probably attach that there. Build a couple homes in here. Yeah, maybe something like this. And we'll leave that row for now. Probably get a couple houses in here. Not enough goods, it looks like. How many timber do we have? Only 2, so we'll wait a little bit longer. We need timber and roof tiles. Okay, let's check out over here. What are we going to turn these into? These are actually just growing. Shoot, so this one will probably be harvested soon. As well as a few of these, so that's good. Wheat. Very nice. What's this one at? Looks like they started to harvest it and then plant it again. Kind of bugs out in the winter sometimes, but... You know, overall this game definitely isn't done. There are some bugs and glitches here and there, but honestly, look at what we have here already. Like, this is kind of insane. This is a dream come true for me. Allows me to make content, and honestly, this game is just an absolute blast. I've had a lot of fun with it. I played Stronghold a lot growing up as a kid, and this is kind of the next step for me. It's just everything you wanted, you had in that game, but you kind of get it in this. And as we get new updates, we'll get walls, sieges, stuff like that, AI opponents. That's all coming, don't you guys worry. Crazy, crazy details in this game. So I actually finally have really, really good money coming in, so that's nice to see. Probably tax our citizens a little bit more. Our approval rating's pretty good. What the heck? 15%, that's quite a lot. Let's do 10 per side, probably. That should be pretty good. And then we'll actually need a little bit more influence. We have 2 more regions to conquer here. So let's tithe a tiny bit of food. Just so that slowly comes up, like honestly 2% per region. 2% here. Very nice. We could also build a manor house over here, but we do need just more resources like planks. Our berries should be growing in quite nicely, so let's get some more families on here. Large granary. Woodcutter's Lodge, Forester's Hut. I think saw pit we should be good for now. As well as our clay deposit. We have quite a bit of clay, honestly, we don't really need much more than that. It's already full, so let's take a family off of there. Put it on our forager hut. Forester, yeah. What is that? Forager, yeah. Not a forester's hut. We also have quite a bit of iron ore, but we're also selling it, so we'll leave that for now. We have 8 timber. I think we should be able to build the burgage plot here. Or at least a few of them. Now we could... A little bit too small to go that way. Let's go this way. Could even do one big one. I kind of like that. If we don't have a manor source, we'll just have him live there for now. And then here we'll be able to build a few. That's kind of cool. Will we do that? I kind of like the look of that. Okay, 100% approval rating, tons of food. Things are going very nicely, and we'll see a little bit more families coming in. We have money, ladies and gentlemen, so we can now build on Eichenhau here, or Immenreuth, sorry. We have our fishing ponds. It might even be kind of cool to build our little town in here. I kind of like that, right next to our fishing ponds. We can have a granary right here. I really like this, actually. It's kind of hidden from brigands. Let's do that. I really like that. So let's build our encampment up here. A little modest town. Very nice. Let's see how many people we have. 10 and an ox. Very nice. So let's build a little road here. Connect all these things. Usually do a little circle around our supplies. Yeah, let's make a little 8. There we go. And then let's get some timber coming in. See, this would have been, there's tons of cool little areas you can build in this region. Like this is a nice spot. I like this spot because then we can kind of have our farmhouse down here. But I think we'll build our logging camp just right there. Take our road up here and just connect it to our little spot there. Timber, stone, we need a woodcutter's lodge. Let's put a woodcutter's lodge kind of tucked in back there. I like the look of that. Aesthetics are the most important thing in this game. If you didn't know that already. And then we'll also need a fisherman's hut. Let's get that built right away here. Probably build it. Let's see if it was a nice spot. Kind of like that. I like the look of that. Right next to the little pond here. Saving complete. And our first thing we'll get here is our advanced pond keeping, and that'll actually double our pond here. And we'll have lots of food from that, and then we can get our farmhouse going. It is June, so it might actually be a good idea to get that going sooner than later. Let's see our fertility. Really good fertility over here. We can maybe have our farmhouse kind of right there. Little road coming down like that, and then let's get some fields plotted out here. We can maybe take a little road to come off like this. Up into the little area here, and then take a little road. Kind of swinging around back here. Like that. little bit too much curve. Don't want to look them crazy. Okay, I like that. Let's get some farms going here. Not the best fertility over here, but we'll definitely do. Since this will be our farming region, and it's all we're really going to be doing, let's build nice big lots here. Let's take a nice big road. One out like that. And then maybe take this road and cut through the middle here. Nice big farm lots. We definitely don't have to use them all right away, but even just getting them plotted out is a great idea. Very nice. We'll get a farmhouse built there and then we'll have some fields to do here. So let's set these to wheat to start. We need some food for this region. And we'll also get tons of wheat for our region adjacent to us here. And be able to supply these guys a little bit more with pack stations. So let's see here. What do we have built? We have this built already. Woodcutter's Lodge. This is coming up. Right along the pond here for the kids to play in, catch some fish. There are no kids in the game. I'd like to see some kids in the game. In Stronghold, you were able to assign them to actually the only workers that could work at the sawmill. No, not the sawmill, the regular mill we have one over here. Were kids, and they kind of went and got all of the wheat from the fields and they came and made flour out of it. So that was kind of their job. It'd be cool to see, even just for the immersion of the game, having kids in the game, and just to be able to assign them to tiny, like just smaller jobs too, like even just delivering goods. Like if you had the granary and storehouse here, they could be part of that family, and then it's just, they can run back and forth. That'd be a good job for them to do. Dogs, cats even, you can have in the game. You can really have anything. It is truly endless. Let's make this look a little nicer. We have a little road coming through here, so that's kind of cool. Okay. Things are nice over here. Things are very nice over here. Let's see if there's any homes we can upgrade. Looks like there are. We have 1.2 thousand planks, so that's good. Probably sell some of those, honestly. Or we could make some shields and many other things, and then ship them over to our other region. That reminds me, let's take a look at that. Are we fully supplied here again? Looks like we are. So I don't think it's too big of an issue, but this seems full too, so that's good. We have lots of food finally. And they should be harvesting wheat pretty soon. It's almost fall. Waldbrand's over here, 100% approval rating. Honestly, leave this be, and it will be perfect. So let's take a look at this beekeeping. Workers collect honey. Every region can sustain up to 2 apiarities by default. Placing more will not increase the yields. And then we can also advance. Oh! So wax, and then maybe they just make candles? I don't know. Who knows? Who the heck knows? Let's do trade logistics. We can upgrade some of these homes. It's a nice big one. We'll probably do vegetables. And then these will do these. We have quite a bit of money now, so we could probably order some pigs as well as goats, but I think we'll do pigs. We don't really need to get... Actually, we do have our tannery. How many? We have tons of leather and tons of hides, so honestly that's not really an issue at the moment. Our tax keeps going up. But we're getting tons of hides, honestly, so that's very nice to see. So I don't think we really need more. order some pigs. Pigs. And may as well upgrade these. And then when we upgrade these, we should see about maybe 70, 80 residents, villagers. Okay, that should be pretty good for now. Order pigs here too. Okay, that should be pretty good. We have our logging camp here. Probably even get one more on our woodcutter's lodge. Yeah, we need a little bit of fuel, so let's get one more family on there. One more family on there. Let's also build. While we're at it, let's get another hitching post. Let's put it on the other side of our clay furnace here. Let's keep a stockpile there. So now we have roof tiles. Should be able to upgrade. Let's get another upgrade on the church there. We have another development point here. So what do we want to get now? We could get an orchardy. Might not be a terrible idea. Could get better deals. I cannot wait until there are more stuff that you can get. We could go down this rabbit hole of basic armor making. That'd be kind of cool. And then we could supply armor to our other region. Let's do that. That'd be kind of cool. So then some of these can turn into a blacksmith. Once they're upgraded, like this one. Could be a blacksmith. We could also get a butcher's workshop. Do we have salt over here? I don't think we do. So we can't make sausages. We can upgrade some homes. Just need a little bit more timber now. But we can upgrade this to a blacksmith. Oh no, we'll want an armorer's workshop. That's what we'll want. Let's get an armorer's workshop there. And then if we have another upgraded house, we have these, but they're farms. We can't really tamper that too much. So we'll wait until these are upgraded. May as well get another one on our logging camp here. As well as our forester's hut to make sure there's lots of trees and they don't go too far. Okay, how are things going over here in Immenreuth? Not well. Let's get some food coming in. And we also need, oh gosh, I should have got this going faster, so let's get a well. We'll need a well set up here. I like the idea of just keeping this a nice tiny little camp. That's kind of cool. Let's get a well. Let's also get a granary. Put it right next to there, may as well keep it as easy as we can. And let's do a storehouse there. So we're getting lots of timber, which is nice. And our woodcutter's lodge. These people are going to be pretty miserable if they don't have foods or homes to be put in. So let's get some homes going here. Let's kind of round off a little bit of a... I don't love this, and this is already taken care of. That's a little nicer. Let's get some homes. And build some homes. That should be pretty good. Let's leave 2 unassigned families to get those built. This is already built up, which is nice. So once we get a little bit more families coming in, should be nice and happy. Let's set this to 120. Let's set it to 200 actually. Set that to 200. And should have some food coming in. And we'll definitely want to see our storehouse and granary. Let's build this first actually. Very high priority. Storehouse is already built. May as well get this stuff out of the... I think we already did. There's some supplies. Okay. They're already taking care of that, which is nice. Let them empty that out a little bit. And let's build a saw pit. Kind of tuck one in there. It's actually looking very nice. Kind of cozy. Next to the pond. And we have some fuel. We have our woodcutter's lodge, so they're getting something. And we'll also need a little bit of a market here. This seems like a perfect little place once we get rid of our, probably move our hitching post to, here's probably fine over here. Move that, and then we could clean up this little road area. Where is that attached to? It's kind of just our camp, and that'll actually be gone pretty soon too, so. Let's kind of just round this off like this. And then we can have a nice little market area here. Make it a decent size. This will go all the way to here. I actually don't even benefit from having it that big, so may as well just make it about that size. And then here we could have a little road that kind of swings around. It cuts like that, so that's pretty nice. There. Have some homes coming up, and let's upgrade these. Put some people in them. There we go. We have tons of fuel. 18 months worth, so that's good. We have our granary, so let's attach or assign a family to there. And then I think everything else is pretty full here. So I don't think we need somebody at the granary quite yet. Let's build some homes. Seems a little more important. And then we'll also want to get a trading post going here. I like this little spot for a trading post. Right there, I think looks nice. Tucked into the trees. Okay, let's quickly take a look at our other regions here. Not looking too bad over here. Approval rating could be up a little bit, but our taxation seems to be taking a little bit hit on that, but we do want to pay this off. It looks like we probably should, so not too bad. Things are actually perfect over here. Upgrade a couple of these to level 3. And if you guys haven't already, please leave a like for the video, subscribe as we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'd greatly appreciate it, and I think it would be a great time now for another battle. We have enough influence to take another one of these regions. And we're actually getting pretty close to the end of our little build here, so let's go ahead and take Goldhof here. I think we may as well take. Claim with influence. Seems like a good time, better time than ever. Let's go claim Goldhof. It would have been a good idea to get my troops there before the battle would have started, but we'll get over there. Don't you worry. Let's get these guys running. These guys may as well just walk. Very nice. Oh, I love this game. It's so cool to me. I love the idea. One of my favorite things, little features of this game, was the fact that all, like, just the men, I even thought about this idea before they actually came out with it, and I was hyped when they finally did. All of your, all your residents and your villagers have to actually go back to their houses. For now, they spawn back there, and then they kind of just come out of their house with their weapons. But they actually, as you can see, they have spears, chainmail, helmets, and stuff like that in their actual houses. So they go back to their houses and then come out of them with their arms on, and they just kind of go out that way, and only the men can actually go to war. And you have to be a certain age. You have to actually be a man, so I think 18 years of or older to be considered a man in this game, and then you can actually go to war. And you also, if you have only one, there has to be one son left in the burgage plot, I think is how it works. You might want to correct me if you know better than that, but it's kind of limited that way, so it's very realistic. And I just think it's the coolest little feature. Oh, that's what it is. So if you have more than one son in your family, it is only the oldest one that'll go to war. But if you have two, then obviously the oldest ones, and then one of the younger sons have to be left back in case they die. It looks like our mining pit's done mining here. So may as well demolish that. So it just makes it a little more realistic with just kind of who has to go to war and who can go to war, and all the women are left to farm and kind of take care of the rest of the town. I just think it adds a lot of immersion to the game, so it's quite cool. I forgot to upgrade these, so let's do animal pens on those. Grass is extra green here. Pigs haven't batted it down. Now with pigs, I haven't noticed a huge surplus of meat coming in. I think it's quite slow, to be honest. They might be used more for sausages and stuff like that, but they're a nice aesthetic to the game nonetheless. Kind of cooler if they were able to get some more food from them, but okay, let's set these guys up in Goldhof. Where is our battle? Yeah, it looks like right on there, so we'll set up our guys kind of in this tree line here. Get them walking. Where's that running now? Get them walking. And these guys can definitely walk. Very nice. We'll see another battle. People are happy here. People are happy here. Lots of food. People are very happy here. Let's see. 11 months of food. That should be a pretty good limit. Our forester hut should be doing good work. Tannery is full, so we're selling lots of leather to our town here. You can actually upgrade some of these. Now we have our armorer's workshop over here, but we actually don't have any iron, so let's get some iron going here. We have some iron being mined, but we actually need a bloomery. So we could set one up maybe across from here. Kind of a good spot for that. And then we can get some metal, and then we can start making... Let's see, what do we need for that? Kind of just makes helmets for now. And then once we get our advanced armor making, I think we can make some mail armor. And then master armor making. So we'll go for our chainmail next. Put somebody on our saw pit. We probably need a little bit more planks. And now that we have advanced armor making, I think we'll want to upgrade some of these. This one we could do. Let's get a blacksmith. And let's also... I think we're pretty good for shields. How are we doing for shields over here? Tons of small shields. Since we do have that advanced armor making, we may as well specialize in that. So let's make sure we get lots of... Yeah, we can also get mail armor. So let's get another armorer's workshop. May as well make as much of that as we can. And then let's also get a pack station. If we can find one. Let's get a pack station, put it closer to our... Let's see here. If we put one kind of near here, it can come down to here. This is where our pack station is here. We have a road kind of coming through here, so we may as well continue this on. Make it a little bit easier. And then I think we should be able to pack station kind of, and then they can come to here as well as here, so that should be pretty good. Let's build our pack station right for our berry hut here. Now we are actually out of families to do stuff.
Come on.
Probably take a couple off of there. We don't need too much timber. We have quite a bit already. As well as planks, may as well limit that. Things are going excellent. Upgrade some of these houses. And we'll also upgrade their plots as well. We have our church here. Looking very nice. Upgraded church. Okay. Battle's getting a little bit closer. Let's make sure before we start that battle, let's make sure we are nice and happy. We have tons of food. We have already planted wheat. We might have to micromanage this again. Let's see here. Flax, that's pretty good. Actually, let's do wheat and spots that we can, since we do have a little bit of a food issue. Barley, we're going to be harvesting that soon, as well as that. Now we've already planted wheat. Maybe let's burn that. And 71% is pretty good. We can change this, so let's change this to barley. 88%, that's pretty good. 93, I like those numbers. How are these ones doing? Barley, no good. Wheat should be good. Barley, 61% is decent. So now we should be able to change these. Let's change it to barley. We have tons of flax already, so honestly we don't even really need more. So let's get more barley in places that we can. Barley should be good there. And wheat. I like that. Very nice. That should be pretty good. Let's switch these to wheat. Get as much as we can. Why not? That's pretty good flax yield. Maybe get a flax field, why not? And our battle is pretty close to being started here. Oh, this is going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a nice battle along the river. I think I'll maybe try and cross the river. Or maybe even here, and then allow them to attack me. And then we'll kind of hold these little choke points here. I kind of like the idea of that. And then we can put our archers up on the hill here. I definitely like the idea of that. But even just a good old-fashioned one-on-one here might not be too bad. They're already squared off. Let's meet them there.
Yes, sire.
Or let's start here.
Yes, sire.
Okay. Still have lots of time before the battle can be over. Let's check Immenreuth. We haven't checked that in a while. We have lots of food, which is nice to see. We have our trading post. What could we sell? Let's get a development point here. So we will get heavy plow, but we also need rye. But our fertilizer, or our fertility is pretty good over here, so we honestly, let's just get a heavy plow. As I don't plan on building this up too much. Let's focus on a little bit of happiness. Happiness never hurt anybody. Let's get some stone, as that's usually a struggle. And kind of bring this up to our main road here. Get some stone. We have our logging camp. Things aren't doing too bad over here. We have our storehouse. Where is our granary? Right here. So that's pretty good. Honestly, people are about as happy as they could be over here. Let's see if we can build the church. We just need planks, looks like. So we have our saw pit here. Let's take them off the store pit, make some planks. And that should be a good start for there. So let's see here. How are we doing? They're squared up. We're waiting. Get these guys running. Now, let's cross the river here.
Yes, sire.
The battle has begun. So let's take our spearmen. Put them at the front of the battle here. Get our swordsmen off to the side, a little bit behind there. Let's take our retinue, put them off to the side, and also our archers kind of back here. This should be a nice little battle. I'd like to even maybe get my swordsmen over here. And maybe keep these guys back here. In a nice formation. Let's get a retinue off to the side. Looks like they're going to want to attack and flank around. I do like that they have flanking mechanics in the AI. It's definitely well done. shoot them down. See our crossbowmen, are they
Men!
shooting down them? Very nice.
Liege! Advance!
Now it looks like they're gonna want to attack these guys. I don't have any issues with that.
For order, Liege! Advance! Dive, Liege!
Attack them here, and then we can flank around.
Dive, sire!
Attack them here. Get our cinematics, my promised cinematics of our daily battle. Second daily battle, actually. We have a unit of spearmen doing nothing back here. If it'll let me get out of this. Let's flank around here. These are retinue, honestly. We're doing pretty good over here. I'd like to see these guys get over here. See our crossbowmen in action. We've already broken these guys. And then over here we have our... Oh, I've already routed their retinue. Wow, that's kind of amazing. Might as well chase down their archers here. Saving. Very nice, that was an easy win. Lots of bodies. There we go. We have victory. Couple more shots coming in. They should be routing pretty soon here, so that's good. It's very nice to see. May as well take our a few units here. Return them back home.
Pick up the pace!
And Goldhof has been claimed. Just like that. Not yet. They still have 11 men. They could be the chosen men, you never know. The greatest warriors you've ever seen. It's like these guys are just bugged. If you kind of select them, they don't really chase them down. They're broken now, and we have victory.
Yes, sire!
We have had our battle, our last battle of the episode. I think we're going to end the episode here. In the next episode, we are going to build in Goldhof, and we are also going to claim our very last territory here, and claim victory over this entire region and all of its lands. We have freed our people. We have finally got out of slavery from the King's army, and things are looking very nice here. If you guys wouldn't mind, leave a like and subscribe, as we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We'll see you in the next video.